What's up guys, Groovy Guitar Dude here with a beginner guitar tutorial for I'm Lonely by Lauv and Anne-Marie. If this video helps you out, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know down in the comments below what are the songs by Lauv or Anne-Marie that you want to learn on guitar. Guys, the first thing that you want to know to play I'm Lonely on guitar is that in order to get rid of some bar chords and keep this as beginner friendly as possible, we're going to capo up to 2nd fret. And if you don't have a capo, I'll have a link to get this capo for free right up here. The next thing we would usually go over for a song is the structure, but for this one we're actually just going to have one chord progression and 2 strum patterns that are going to repeat through the entire song. So we don't need to worry about the structure for this one. And guys, the last thing you want to know before we dive into I'm Lonely is the 4 chords that we need to play this song. The first one is G over B. The next one is C add 9. The next one is E minor 7. And the last one is D. And I'll have chord charts for all of those in the pinned comment below for those of you who need them. And guys, with all that in mind, let's dive into I'm Lonely. Man, this is such a great song. I'm a huge fan of Lauv, and I really haven't heard anything from Anne-Marie that I didn't love as well. And so this is just a good one. It's one of those that just hits you right in the feels like a lot of Lauv's songs do. He's an amazing songwriter. So like I said, this is a great song for beginner guitarists because it just has one chord progression and then 2 strum patterns to go along with that chord progression that's going to repeat through literally the whole entire song. So first, let's take a look at that chord progression. The chord progression is going to repeat all the way through this song. It's going to be G over B, C add 9, E minor 7, and D, repeated in that order over and over again through this entire song. Now, you'll notice that some of those chords have stars next to them, and like I said, this chord progression has 2 strum patterns to go along with it. One for the non-starred chords, and one for the starred chords. So we're just going to walk through this chord by chord. So we're going to start with our first chord, our G over B, which is a non-starred chord. Our strum pattern for our non-starred chords is going to be down, down, up. Just like that. So down, down, up, and then we're going to switch. So that brings us to our first starred chord, which is that C add 9. For that, we're going to go down, up, down, down. Just like that with that little pause there. So we'll go down, up, down, down for each of our starred chords. That brings us to our next chord, our E minor 7. That's another non-starred chord. For that one, we'll go down, down, up. And then that brings us to our last chord, our D, which is a starred chord. And for that one, we'll do down, up, down, down. Just like that. And that is going to be it, guys. That's going to repeat through literally the whole entire song and match up perfectly. It's a beautiful, beautiful song, and it's really fun to play. It's a really cool chord progression. I like this vibe and chord progression, and I also really dig these strum patterns to go with it. It just kind of has a cool feel. So one more quick little kind of guided walkthrough of what that'll look like all the way through, and then we'll kind of play through it a couple of times without me talking so that you guys can get a vibe for it and play along. So here's a little guided walkthrough again. We'll start with our G over B here, our non-starred chord. We'll go down, down, up, C add 9, down, up, down, down, E minor 7, down, down, up, down, up, down, down on that last D chord. And that is it, guys. That right there just repeats through the entire song over and over and over again. So guys, with all that in mind, a couple of times through that chord progression with those 2 strum patterns repeated through the whole entire song will look about like this, full speed without me talking. Guys, that is everything that you need to know to play I'm Lonely on guitar. As always, if you have any questions, you can hit me up in the comments down below. I'm usually pretty quick getting back to those. And again, if this video helped you out, hit that subscribe button. I have about 700 other guitar and ukulele lessons on this channel, and I usually try to post at least 3 to 5 new lessons every single week. So if you're learning guitar or ukulele, there could not be a more perfect channel for you to check out. If you want to see what song I'm jamming on today or pictures of my dog, you can hit up my Instagram story at the Groovy Guitar Dude. Link to that will be in the description below. Guys, I totally dig this song. I'm a huge fan of Lauv. Really, everything he's put out within the last year or two, I've really liked, and he's just an incredible songwriter and an incredible musician. And then same thing with Anne-Marie. I haven't haven't heard a ton of her stuff, but everything I've heard from her I really like, especially a lot of the stuff that she's featured in. She ends up being featured in a lot of cool songs, and I really dig that. She's got an awesome voice, and she just kind of, I don't know, she always ends up on cool songs, so I'm excited to check out some more of her stuff. So this song is a really good song for beginner guitarists to learn because, like I said, it's just one chord progression with those 2 strum patterns repeated through the whole entire song, start to finish, and it'll fit in there just perfectly. The only thing that's a little bit tricky about this is getting down that alternating strum pattern. Not too difficult, and it's pretty common, but if you're in the very beginning stages of learning guitar, that might be something you might have not come across yet. And it's not too bad. Really, the easiest trick to getting that down, if you're having some trouble with it, is just start it slow and try to get the strum patterns correct for each chord, and then kind of work on speeding it up from there. You just got to get the rhythm and the feel of it. So guys, I had a lot of fun learning this song. I hope you guys have a lot of fun learning it as well. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all soon.
Your blood is in the water as you grow strong.